Welcome to this video on how to insert URLs into Syllabi, URLs and ADA compliance. What is ADA compliance? ADA stands for Americans with Disabilities Act. The purpose of the new formatting of Syllabi is to facilitate text-to-voice applications. When you write your syllabus, it is helpful to imagine not being able to see the document at all, only to have it read to you by a computer. Those who can see can easily skim a document for necessary information. But if you cannot see, or if your vision is very limited, then skimming is much more difficult. How to properly create hyperlinks. Create a hyperlink over the body of the text. Let me show you how to do this. Suppose that I want to create a hyperlink on the word My Open Math. What I can do is I can highlight this whole thing, and then I can right-click. Notice when I right-click, this whole menu appears. If I go down to Link, there is a drop-down menu, and then from here, I can click on Insert Link. Under Address, this is where I need to paste the URL. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a web browser, and notice I already have the website open. This is a good way to ensure that you are inserting a valid link. If I come up here, then I can right-click and copy, or you can also use the Control-C option, or if you have an Apple, I believe it's the Apple C keystroke. So now that I have that copied to my clipboard, I can right-click here and click on Paste. I could also hit Control-V as in Victor or Apple V as in Victor if you have an Apple computer. The address has been pasted here, so I click OK. Now, if I hover over this, notice I can hit Control-click to follow the link. If I need to edit a URL, I can still click on right-click, and my options are to edit the hyperlink, open the hyperlink, copy the hyperlink, or remove the hyperlink. Do not copy and paste the entire URL into the body of the document. The only place a whole URL should exist is on the last page, which is where all URL citations go. The hyperlink to the URL must exist in the body of the text so that students using the text-to-voice applications can click on it as desired. Do not say in your syllabus, link below. Example 1. Take a minute and look at this example and decide if it is valid or invalid. You can pause this video to think and then unpause it when you're ready to hear the answer. The answer is that this is incorrect. Again, we have to use our imagination. Imagine that the computer is just reading this to you word by word, letter by letter. Well, guess what? When it gets to this link, it's going to say https://. And luckily, this is a kind of a short link. You can imagine if this was a longer link, like some of the ones for Teams, it's just insane. So that's not what we want. That is not ADA compliant. The voice reader, again, it will read this entire thing. So because the entire URL is here, this is not correct. So let's do another example. Again, take a minute, read through this, pause the video, and then unpause it when you're ready to hear whether this is correct or incorrect. So this is incorrect. The reason is that the link, the URL, is not in the body. There needs to be a link to My Open Math. So again, imagine that the computer is reading this to you. Let's suppose that you get to this information and again, you can't see anything, you're only hearing things, and you really want to click on that URL. Well, to tell the computer or to scroll down all the way to the bottom, again, if you can't see anything, is a very laborious process. So that's why we want to have the link in the body so that if students are reading this and they say, oh, I want to go to My Open Math, then they can do that right away. They don't have to scroll down to the bottom of the document. All right, example 3. Once again, take a minute, pause this video, read through this, think about it, and then decide if you think this is correct or incorrect. So this is correct. Why is it correct? Well, 2 things. One, I can't see the URL, so the text-to-voice software is not going to read the URL to me. However, if I want to, right, I can click or tell the computer to click on this link. It is a clickable link. So hopefully this has been helpful and enlightening for you, and now you understand how the ADA compliance works in relation to any URLs.